So you've just brought the Isle and you want some random tips to start you off. Well, good thing I'm here to deliver. So let's get straight to it. Of course, with the game you get a variety of dinosaurs. The Pteranodon, Omniraptor, Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus, piece of fucking shit. And a whole variety of others, including the Rex, which isn't out yet. It's on the Horde test, but, you know, just stick to Vrima for now if I were you. That's my first tip. One of the things I would definitely advise is to learn the map. You know, when you learn the map, it makes it a bit easier, right? Of course, you could just Google what the map looks like online. I mean, yeah, we all did it. We all did that eventually, but you know, it's kind of more fun to learn it by exploring. So that's why I would recommend trying out the Pteranodon first. It's an easy dinosaur to play once you learn how to fly and land properly, and it doesn't take too long to grow. And you know what dinosaur I started off with? I started with Deinosuchus, and I wouldn't recommend that because there's a good chance as soon as you spawn in as Deinosuchus, you're going to be made into someone else's dinner, preferably by another Deinosuchus. So, yeah, fun. Oh shit, not good. Oh, close one. Right, we're going on land. Stop that. See you in a bit. You can have the lake then. Thankfully, my first experience with the Deinosuchus was pretty good. I met 2 friendly dinos and we went there. This was on the Spyro map. Fucking hell, I missed that map. And yeah, it was fine until I got lost on land and couldn't find out where I was and got bored and logged. Yeah, it was fun. Okay, so let's say you've decided to play Pteranodon. When you spawn in, I would recommend changing the air brake key. Its default is Z or Z. So I'd advise, if you got one of those spare buttons on your gaming mouse, change it to one of them. Trust me, it's a lot easier. Oh, and another tip, don't join the Discord. Fuck Discord, right? Ignore all that shit. Just enjoy the game, okay? And to make your life in the game a little bit easier, I would recommend joining the unofficial servers, right? Some of these servers have rules, but they're pretty basic, like semi-realism rules, like no overpacking, no mixed packing. Some of them have bodied down rules, and it makes the experience a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. As long as you don't join servers with no rules and free grows, you'll be fine. Some of them servers are complete shite. Not all of them, but some are, you know. Another tip, don't buy the game. I'm joking. Don't ignore that one. When you get used to it and you know the map, it's a fun game. Also, here's a tip. Learn where the hotspots are. South Plains is one of them, which is right here. Another one is the Highlands, which is all the way up here. Northwest-ish. There you go. And another tip, make sure you kill all the Ceratos. And you know what? Some Tenontos can be evil as well, so kill some of them too. Alright, here's another tip for you, right? Specifically for Deinosuchus and Cerato, because they are cannibals. If you're a dino and you find another dino, right, type hi in chat. And if they don't respond, leg it, right? They're going to fucking have you for dinner. And no, the same thing does not apply to Ceratosaurus. If you play as Ceratosaurus, do yourself a favour. Go to a high cliff and jump off it. You saved me a job. Now, the reason I would say start with small tier dinosaurs is because they're a lot easier to grow, and it makes the game less of a nightmare, especially if you just brought the game and you're trying to get used to it and all that shit. I mean, if you try and grow Stego first try, it's going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. So, like I say, I'd recommend start with a small tier like a Hipsy, or, you know, even a Galley, but, you know, or a Pteranodon, you know, something simple. Galley and Raptors, they don't take as long, and, so, yeah, you know, it's nothing that's going to take hours to grow, like Kano and Tenonto take a few hours to grow. Actually, speaking of Tenontos, they're also bastards, and if you play as a Tenonto, here's a great tip. When you play as the Tenonto, go to the lake, drown the bastard. There. Done. The game is not in any way easy, of course. It's like Elden Ring with dinosaurs or some shit. So sometimes it's best to take a break, either for a couple of days, a day or a week, whatever suits you, and then you can come back and you'll be fine. Yeah, those are my terrible tips for the Isle, pretty much. Oh yeah, another tip. Be careful with the sanctuaries. They're not always safe, because Troodons always hang around there. And, so yeah, they're not really sanctuaries. They're more like feeding grounds. I mentioned that in another video. So, be careful when you go to sanctuaries when you spawn. Yeah, that's all the tips I can think of, really. Yeah, I'm gonna go and play the new Jurassic World Evolution. So, see ya.